Well, things are falling still. Interestingly, the trout fell. Is it... Oh, this is the trout. Wow. Okay. Yeah, definitely a more noticeable smell. Again, we'll get to that after the visual analysis. The trout has really become a target now. I guess the maggots stopped caring that it was smoked or it got rotted enough. But no, that is just swarming with maggots. You can see the bones, which are kind of cool. Wow. Alright, so the trout's a lot different. First off, we'll start... It was up here. I'm guessing the maggots got to it, moved it to the edge, and then the plate was so weak it broke through the plate, where it then fell, and from the looks of it, some bones shattered, like right there. Okay, more flies as well. And then the meat kind of maybe also crumbled apart, because I mean, I guess fish has a tendency to kind of break apart pretty easily. So I'm guessing when it fell, the bones broke, the meat fell apart, and the maggots just went at it. Because I guess they've stopped caring that it's technically cooked. No. So it's, they're eating it. The skin doesn't look too different. The meat, oh, I never really got a good look at the meat, but the inside of the meat looks almost edible. But yeah, so the trout just completely fell and broke apart. I'm curious as to why the trout maggots decided to start going to it. Maybe the chicken was too gone, which we'll get to next. Yeah, okay, first off, there really aren't any maggots. I mean, there's like 1 or 2 I'm seeing. But no, I'm pretty sure the maggots have eaten all of the flesh, and really all that's left is skin and bones. Because I guess the maggots don't care enough about the skin, which I can't really blame them, let's be honest here. But yeah, it's really just skin and bones here. I don't see any many maggots there. They kind of all just left. Again, probably went to the trout. I think this is the lamb. I don't think the lamb fell. I think the maggots have also then finished off the lamb. Because, like, that's a lamb bone right there. That's also a lamb bone right here. And then that is the remains of what I'm guessing was lamb flesh. So yeah, so I think the maggots have just kind of finished off the lamb as well. The color, honestly, it's very hard to distinguish the chicken from the lamb. It's very much a brown with like hints of tan, very sickly. Definitely not even remotely edible looking. And it looks kind of just like this goop. And in the case of the chicken, again, it just kind of looks like skin. The steak, the steaks have also fallen, but the steaks are, from what I can tell into here, the steaks are now pretty much just these masses of hair, which the maggots have also left, because I think there's the other one over here. So yeah, the maggots have pretty much, I guess, eaten kind of really all the meat and just left this hairy-looking mass, which I'm guessing is just parts of the meat they haven't eaten. So the maggots have effectively finished off 3 of the meats, and they finished them off rather quickly, if I say so myself, and have now started on the fish. Unfortunately, due to the positioning of the fish, and, well, given really how broken apart it is, I don't think we can move the fish, so I think we just have to leave the fish there. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do poking tests, but given the state of the meat, this is possibly the last time we're going to do it. So go ahead.
This is...
Let me guess.
Very cloth-like, as expected.
Yeah, the trout skin would... But what's the meat like?
That's...
Squishy?
I broke that piece of meat because it's very fragile.
Oh, just fragile?
Yeah, also, pushing this bone into that mass of maggots down there is very squishy.
I would expect so.
Yeah, everything's very fragile.
Okay.
Like,
although...
bread, kind of. Very thin bread.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, from what I remember with fish, that's just kind of naturally the case.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much it's actually changed, but the maggots really got to the fish.
Yeah.
We want to try the chicken, I guess. It's really just skin and bones now.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
The skin is a bit tougher than the last time I poked it.
Oh, really? It's like rigid?
Down here, but that's probably just
bone.
that, yeah.
Does it feel more brittle? It kind of looks like it's more brittle.
Yeah, it's definitely more brittle. That's really all there is to say on the matter.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot. Want to try poking the lamb?
Sure.
What you can of it?
That was gross.
Is it? It just looks. It looks like goop.
It's mush.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, it's mush. It's like chowder.
All right.
Ooh, is that meat? Is that like what's left of the meat?
I think that looks like bone.
Okay.
And then do we want to try? Then we'll just try poking one of the hairy masses that was steak.
Yep, that's just. I don't know how to describe that texture. It's
Coarse. It looks coarse.
Yeah. So I'm gonna flip it over just for the sake. Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing
same
on the
thing.
other side. All right. So yeah, that was the poking test, which is now becoming increasingly irrelevant.
The smell was more noticeable from a bit farther back.
Yeah.
But still not that strong.
Yeah, like there's a bit of a fish smell when you get close to the fish, which has always been there. Surprisingly enough, no poop smell. Considering the maggots have eaten an entire chicken, an entire lamb, or a lamb chop, and 2 steaks, no smell of poop at all. I mean, it didn't rain last night, and I guess they had mostly finished it yesterday. But there wasn't. I'd expect there to be more poop smell and maybe more evident early on, but really just a tolerable fish smell, really. Again, still no rotting, which is weird. It is kind of a sunny, warm day, and we did notice a few more flies. Some of them are probably from the maggots, but I'm guessing they grew up and then hung around here because it's a bit warmer. So that, yeah, more flies. So that seems consistent with the hypothesis there. But overall, there's not really a whole lot to note. I don't think there's a whole lot we can honestly do for this going forward, because, I mean, 3 of our meats are done, and the 4th one's going to be pretty soon afterwards, I think, so. Nevertheless, hope you enjoyed today, and see you tomorrow. The thing I did want to point out quickly is you see that thing moving right there? I'm pretty sure that's a baby fly. I just wanted to, oh, sorry, I lost it. I just wanted to point out that, it looks like there's a baby fly, so the maggots probably are, in fact, growing up and maturing into flies. I just kind of wanted to point that out as the last end note thing. Oh, wait, there's one over there as well. So, yeah, so it does look like the flies are, in fact, becoming, or the maggots are, in fact, becoming flies. But, yeah, that is it, and we will see you tomorrow.